Hurricane Sandy threatening a massive stretch of the U.S. from Virginia to New England, all the way to the Great Lakes.
Right now, this storm looks like it's going to be headed for millions of people. It's going to be a transitioning system, meaning that perfect storm type scenario. A tropical storm that transitions into an extratropical storm.
Hurricane Sandy crashing on shore, winds now at 90 miles per hour, and this storm is so big, so vast, 60 million Americans will feel its power.
It's going to make landfall in New Jersey. That's clear. Where in New Jersey, we're not quite yet clear, although it appears that it'll make landfall somewhere between Atlantic City and Toms River. What that means for us is that of the states that are going to be impacted by this storm, we appear, at least at the moment, to be taking the brunt of it. So we have to take this seriously.
This city is basically underwater. Water from the ocean, water from the bays. It is everywhere. This is the storm that we forecasted and then some.
I thought on Monday, I thought it wasn't going to be bad at all. I didn't really expect anything bad. You know, one of the things that worried me was the rain, and we hardly had any rain here. So I kind of really didn't think it was going to be bad. So I was not expecting anything, let alone what we got.
See, back at school, everyone was tracking it from California, believe it or not. So I'm trying to call the house, and nothing's happening. It's because now I can't get a hold of them. I finally get a hold of someone's cell phone. She's mentally unstable, saying that the alarm company's calling her. She can't talk to me on the phone. So then they were going to bed, no power. I didn't hear from them. I just am looking at pictures of the news and literally everything underwater.
We saw a lot of the news, and we were kind of, the more we saw, the more we kind of thought it was bad.
This isn't good. This
Not
isn't
as
good.
not as bad, but we just,
Right,
the more
you never-
we saw, the more we
Never
just...
realized it until Lavalette had a website. All these websites are popping up. Someone had went out the next day, the morning after, and shot every street and every home and cataloged it on the site.
I had a friend, his parents said we're writing it out. They're not on the bay or on the ocean, they're in between. That's their primary home. They've lived there their whole life. And he said we're writing it out. So the next day, he put up a picture on Facebook and said, I'm alive, but there's 6 feet of water in my house. He goes, I'm going out for a walk today or trying to get around town. If anyone wants me to look at your house, let me know. I texted him right away and sent him my address and said, please, can you just go look at mine? He sent me 2 pictures, and it was just, I go, can you please get any closer? He goes, honestly, I'm lucky I got on your block. There were lines down. The house was in front of our house.
Right, he said there's a house literally that floated into your house. So we found our first pictures from her, who was clear across, 3,000
But
miles away
I
in
had access to
California.
that. You guys didn't have internet. We didn't have
right,
anything.
because we had no power.
I was watching it all before
she
they
was
even saw it.
texting it to us. But then again, shortly after that, we got these photos of every house in Lavalette that someone had taken, and then it became real. Then we're like, oh my God. And then the closer you zoomed in, you saw that it was, the it was cracked, the foundation was gone, that the sinkhole that was there, that the windows were blown off. It was just, but nothing can be as bad as when you actually go there and see it in person. We were sitting home waiting for the storm to hit, and at about 9 o'clock we get a phone call from the alarm company that our alarm is going off at 19 Dover. So I said, oh my God, I said, I wonder if, I'm thinking there's a looter in my house. I don't know what to think. So I call the Lavalette Police Department, and I can tell by the urgency in her voice, she said, oh honey, she said, there is nobody on that island. We've just evacuated. There's not even a cop or anybody. This is a sheriff's department. She said, I don't know what's going on over there, but there's no way anybody can get there. I think that was the point that the surge hit my house, and it blew the windows and the doors. furniture is all gone. Whatever's left in the house was submerged in water. It was still dripping. There was sand everywhere. As we started making our way around, we realized that there was nothing left. Anything that was outside was gone. There was a crack right down the middle of the house. You could see where it's all buckled. The floor is just coming through the earth. This was the house that floated. It must have hit our house. That's what we think it did. The water came down Diane Lane, took that off the foundation. We think it went into Patty's house, hit our house, and tumbled and landed in front of it. That's what caused, because these homes in the middle got water. When we got the brunt of it, it had to put it on that angle. Had to have.
I think that might be some of my fence. This is definitely my fence. That's my fence from like 3 doors down. Yeah.
But as far as all our summer clothing and our photo albums and anything that we had down there that was remotely, a memory of summer spent down there, very little.
Not even their boat.
It's heartbreaking. It's just heartache and headache. This is what this is.
So you know what our frustration is? We don't even know where to begin. Because everybody else can begin. We don't know where to begin.
I had a lot of firsts down there. I met one of my best friends down there. I had my first job. It's just a lot of big things that are prominent in someone's teen years and childhood. They just all happened down there for me.
It can take away our pool, it can take away our home, it can't take away our memories. It can't. So we'll rebuild, hopefully, God willing, and we'll just continue on. It's just, gonna take time.
It's in my heart. It's got my memories. I can't take them back. Thank God some of them are buried, but it'll always be my second home.